She's a local soccer Olympian who's helped to level the playing field. Rose Lavelle will take the field tonight as the U.S. women's soccer team is taking on Mexico in the CONCACAF Gold Cup.
Yeah, Team USA, the first to punch its ticket to the knockout stages. And our sports reporter Olivia Ray caught up with the hometown star to talk about her strong support system and looking ahead to the Summer Games.
Mike, Cherie, the world was captivated by U.S. women's national team midfielder Rose Lavelle back when she made her international debut in 2017. Currently, Lavelle is gearing up for her second shot at Olympic gold, reflecting on how she blossomed into the role model that she is today for young girls everywhere. But if you ask her, she owes it all to these strong women, the ones who raised Rose. Almost 89 years old, Judy Donnellan raves about each of her 12 children and 35 grandkids. Without hesitation, the matriarch shares with me the value that she's kept at the core of this large Ohio family.
Stand up for what you believe in. That is what I'm proud of, is they are strong.
That message undoubtedly instilled in one of her youngest grandchildren, also known as America's soccer sweetheart, U.S. women's national team midfielder Rose Lavelle.
In the box to the box. Lavelle, go, U.S. lead.
My sweetheart. Unbelievable joy to see her. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I set my alarm and I get up and watch it.
Grandma Judy remembers when Rose first began playing soccer, the first to do so in her family. Judy also remembers what women's sports looked like when she was that age.
Girls didn't play, if you played, it was always only for fun. And the girls' sport then was kickball. That was it.
Kid. Watching the strides her own granddaughter has made in leveling the playing field for girls everywhere, that's what brings Judy and Rose's mother Janet the most pride.
I think she's moved women's sports in all different categories, basketball, volleyball. I think she's helped them to get more attention and more support. I feel so proud of her and so glad for her that she's achieving what she wants. That's just Rose. I mean, that's her personality.
Yeah, fearless, I think, and very driven and focused on, when she makes her mind up for something. And I think that's really a lot how my mother is too. When she makes up her mind for something, she's gonna find a way to get it. So
next thing Rose has her sights set on is another medal on another global stage. Lavelle is set to compete for a roster spot in her second Olympic Games, this time as a veteran member of the national team.
It's a grind, but it's the best kind of grind because it's so rewarding. So I think that's the biggest lesson I've learned is how much hard work and how much physical and mental preparation it takes to be on this team and to win with this team.
Grandma Judy, she practices what she preaches, let me tell you. After a tough battle with breast cancer, she currently resides in a nursing home here in Ohio, where she encourages the other women to tune into soccer matches and watch with her. She will no doubt be watching tonight as Rose and the U.S. face Mexico in the group stage finale at the Gold Cup. For now, on the road to Paris, I'm Olivia Ray.